Hey everybody, and welcome back. And by that I mean welcome to a new thing that I'm going to be trying to do. Not necessarily every Friday, but occasionally on Fridays. We're going to do a little thing called Follower Friday. Some of you may be familiar with this. It's a popular thing on Twitter and things like that. But I'm going to shout out a few channels that I think deserve a little more love than they're getting. There are a lot out there. So make sure you check out at least a few of them. I'd appreciate it. If you don't, no worries. I know that there is, sometimes not enough hours in the day to watch all the content that's out there. But there are quite a few here that I think deserve some love. So with that in mind, let's look at least 5 this week that I think deserve a little more attention than maybe they're getting. So first off, we're going to talk about this beautiful man right here. Warlord Hank, okay? This man is one of the reasons why I hit 1,000 subs as quickly as I did. He started a thing called the Sub 1K MTG playlist. So if you don't know what that is, it is a playlist of a large number of MTG creators that are all under 1,000 subs, okay? And every, I believe, Monday, he puts out a new playlist of videos that those creators have put up within the last week. So he picks one from each person and puts it into this playlist. So if you're not subbed to him, or you want to be subbed to him to get an idea of other people that are out there that are making MTG content, he's definitely the man you want to be following. He also just did a giveaway for the Sub 1K stream, so keep an eye out for that. He's also planning to do some new stuff for Commander, and you should definitely check him out. He does great work for the community. Follow him on Twitter as well. He definitely deserves more subs than he has, right? He's only at 110 right now, so he definitely deserves way more than that. So definitely go check him out. I would really appreciate it. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. And, send him my love. Send him my love, all right, guys? And gals. So that's Warlord Hank. Next up is Viking MTG. Viking MTG has been a long-time patron of mine. He's a great guy. He actually mailed me things originally that he wanted to share with the community. He wanted me to open them up so that people could see them, because he had some old product kicking around that he wanted me to open for him on camera because he didn't have recording equipment. I pushed him and said, hey, you should really think about getting a camera and recording this stuff yourself and save yourself the money of shipping it to me to open it for you. And he did. And look at this. Look at all these videos. Look at all this. Look at how much he posts. All right, and he does pack openings. He talks about decks that he's playing at Friday Night Magic. He talks about the things that he's won, the prizes that he's won. He does a lot of different things with giveaways, and he has opened so many lottery cards. I can't even believe it. His luck is insane. In fact, his luck even poured over into my patron giveaway. So. You'll know what I mean if you saw any of my patron videos. Definitely go check him out. Again, look, 111 subs he has. Definitely in need of way more than that. Definitely go check him out. I would really appreciate it. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. Send my love to him as well. I would just be grateful if you would. So, big shout out to Viking MTG. He's a big supporter of mine. I really appreciate it. And he deserves the love as well. So make sure you go check it out. Okay? Now, I can't have a shout out, my first shout out video, not include some of my Canadian content creators. So here is another one who is well deserving of some more love, and that is Kitchen Table Commander. Okay? He doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of videos out there right now, but you can see he's been picking up the pace, right? 7 months ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, and then 2 months ago, 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 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 3 weeks, 1 week. So he is picking up the pace, and he's putting out stuff like Kraken packs, and he's putting out things like deck techs for, Commander and all that kind of stuff. Of course, with a name like Kitchen Table Commander. He's also been on a few other episodes of some other people that we're about to talk about, so definitely check that out as well. But, one of my Canadian content creators, I think he deserves more subs than he has as well. He's only got 213. Go check him out. Check out his deck techs. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm sure he would as well. Send my love to him as well. And let's move on to the next group. All right. The next group is They Said, We Said. Now, not specifically an MTG channel. Okay. This man is quite the man. He has many interests, and rightly so. He does a lot of things about movies, okay? But that's not all he does. He does MTG content as well. He also has the Hive Mind, where he talks with other MTG creators. He also has something called the Tin Street Hooligans, which is a group of MTG creators that get together and talk about recent events and things of that nature in the MTG community and also in the news. So check that out with those guys. They're a great bunch of dudes. They sometimes have special guests on with the Tin Street Hooligans, and the Hive Mind definitely has a special guest all the time. You can see they had Chris Van Meter, now they've had Total MTG, and then he does other things where he talks about movies. So I know, come on, not everybody out there likes movies, sure, but most people like movies, I think. And he does a really good job of talking about these movies. And most of these are done during live streams where you can go and chat with him while he's talking about these actors in real time. He also does director's cuts where he talks about directors and their careers. And it's really interesting. You should definitely check it out. He is definitely a voice to be heard. Make sure you follow him on Twitter as well. Again, you can follow all these guys on Twitter as well as go and sub to them. He's a little bit higher up. He's 622, but he definitely needs more. He should be over 1,000 for sure with the amount of effort and work he puts into his videos. Definitely should be over 1,000 by now, and he's not. So send my love. I would really appreciate it. Go check him out, and just see what he's got to offer. I think you'll enjoy at least something, right? He has, and I'm sure he'd appreciate it as well. So, and that brings us to the final person for this episode. Yet another one of my Canadian brothers. We've got MTG Canuck, who does a whole heck of a lot for the MTG community. He is posting out videos very regularly. You can see, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 6 days, 2 days. Like, he's posting videos all the time. And he talks about any number of things from price spikes to discussing the financing trends and stuff, and also talks about, the cards that are coming out in new sets. He opens up some old product. You can see here he recently just got some MTG Odyssey tournament decks that he opened up and showed off to the world. He's a great guy. You should definitely give him a follow. Sub to him for sure on YouTube if you haven't already. You can follow him on Twitter. He does a lot of stuff with Bad Wolf MTG as well, who I will mention in the next follower video probably. But anyway, check him out as well. Definitely well deserving of more than 733 subs. Definitely check him out. He does a lot of good stuff for the community. He makes great videos. He puts a lot of time and effort in. Just help him out. I'd really appreciate it. At least check him out. You don't have to sub to him. I would appreciate it if you did, but, hey, everybody's got their own thing that they enjoy, right? So, but definitely show him some love and let him know I sent you. I'd really appreciate that as well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Follower Friday. I know it wasn't, it's not an MTG pack opening, box opening video, but I figured it was time to talk about some of the other MTG creators out there. There's been a lot of love going out on Twitter over the last couple of months with the smaller community, the smaller content creator community, and we need to start showing them off more. So if we don't spotlight them more regularly, some of them may give up. Some of them may just, let lose the traction or lose the drive to keep making the content. And I don't think that we should let that happen. I mean, yeah, some people out there can say, oh, there's too many, we've got too many content creators out there now. They're all doing the same thing. It's just like, it's hard to pick and choose. Listen, they're putting out the content for everybody in the community, right? They're putting it out there so that everyone can enjoy it. You should at least give it a watch once in a while to see if it's something that you would enjoy watching regularly. And we would all really appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. This has been a little Follower Friday video. Don't expect these every Friday, but they will be here sporadically as I determine what I want to show off and who I want to show off and that kind of stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.